Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on one of the biggest challenges that fashionpreneurs face. How do you find a reliable clothing manufacturer that won't ghost you or mess up your samples and production? Stick around because I will walk you through the exact steps that I teach my students and my clients. And if you're feeling stuck and overwhelmed right now in your brand building journey, whether you are launching or scaling, then I have something exciting for you at the end of this video. So make sure to stick around. But first, welcome to the Start Your Fashion Business channel. My name is Stephanie and I'm your host. And I'm a seven-figure fashionpreneur with over 15 years of experience. I've built a fashion brand worn by Rihanna, featured in stores like Harrods and Selfridges, and seen on Vogue and Elle magazine. I'm also an ethical garment manufacturer and a brand consultant. And since 2013, I've helped over 1,500 brand owners to build and scale their fashion businesses without making the same costly mistakes. I drop fashion business videos every week, so make sure to subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up to give this channel a boost so I can keep making free content for you. So today I'm excited to be sharing with you how you can find reliable manufacturers. I know how tough that is, especially for a new fashion brand. Finding a reliable clothing manufacturer isn't just about Googling clothing factories near me. It's about understanding the process, asking the right questions, and building relationships. If you skip this step or go with the wrong partner, you risk wasting thousands of dollars, delaying your launch, and jeopardizing your brand's reputation. I've seen it happen to so many brand owners, unfortunately, who come to me for help after things go wrong. But that's not going to be you. So step one is clarity. Before you approach any clothing manufacturer, you need to have your product details nailed down. Here's what they'll ask for: your designs. Tech packs are ideal, but sometimes detailed sketches work too. Your desired materials and trims, your expected order quantities. Don't know how to create a tech pack or find materials? That's okay. That is something I actually cover inside my program so that you can be ready to manufacture, because the more prepared you are, the more manufacturers will take you seriously. Plus, manufacturers need specifics. If you can't communicate your vision clearly, they can't deliver on it, or you can waste time and money in the sampling stage, which is not ideal if you want to keep your startup costs lean. Step two is research. Here's what I recommend. So I recommend social media with platforms like TikTok and Instagram. They are searchable, and most legitimate businesses are now on social media. For example, my clothing manufacturing studio is on there. It's called @TileStudio. And here's a simple hack for you. If you follow that account, Instagram will also suggest similar accounts. So go ahead and try that and see what other clothing manufacturers come up. Number two are trade shows and industry events. This is a great way to meet them in person. If you want to know the most up-to-date ones, just shoot me a DM on Instagram @ Start Your Fashion Business. 3, referrals. Getting referrals from other brand owners or working with a mentor or industry expert who can give you access to their trusted network is key. This is something I do for my students and my clients, whether they join the Brand Incubator program or work one-on-one with me. I even go as far as making the introduction so that the manufacturer knows that the brand is serious and would prioritize them. Because here's the thing, most manufacturers will pick and choose. If they know that you are a new brand and they have a flood of inquiries, they will most likely go with the brand who has been in business for years, because the orders will be bigger, so the return on investment for the manufacturer is also higher. But with a personal introduction from someone they trust, they will prioritize you. Now, if you want to do the outreach personally and try it out yourself, this is what you can do. When you email or call manufacturers, treat it like a job interview. Here's what you should include. Number one, a professional introduction to your fashion brand and who you are. Number 2, clear details about what you need. Number 3, questions about their capabilities, lead times, and startup cost. Avoid sending vague messages like, "Hi, I want to start a brand. Can you help?" Manufacturers get flooded with emails, so you need to stand out. And again, as a manufacturer myself, I know this. You will get a better response when you are professional and can communicate what you need and what you are looking for. However, you also do not want to bombard the clothing manufacturer with 20 million questions, because this can act as the opposite, especially when you are a new brand making a list of demands. There is really an art to how to communicate with manufacturers, and I go over this in detail inside the Brand Incubator program. So if you need help, I would highly recommend being a part of that. Now, I also recently launched a 60-minute consulting call to help you source and get prepared to work with manufacturers. If you'd rather do a session like that, then check the links in the description box below. Last tip before we wrap up. A lot of manufacturers look great on paper, but the real test is their experience. So look for companies that have worked with similar brands to yours in terms of product types and fabrication and order size. And remember, vet them. Ask for references, sample turnaround times, and minimum order quantities, aka MOQ. If their MOQs are 3,000 units and you're just starting out, then they are not the right fit. Now, if you're the type of person who is old school and wants to meet manufacturers face to face, I have an opportunity for you that you do not want to miss, especially if you've been wanting to manufacture in Bali. At our next Fashion Business Retreat in May, you will be able to tap into my network here to source manufacturers and fabrics and set up meetings with them so that you can start sampling. 6 of the brand owners from the last cohort have actually started sampling with the manufacturers that they connected with at the retreat, and they are now well on the way with their production. This retreat is your chance to meet manufacturers and suppliers face to face, create your first sample, and gain the confidence to launch your brand or your new collection. Bali is a great place for smaller production, especially if you are seeking sustainable and ethical manufacturing. On top of that, we have an entire lineup of workshops to equip you with the latest brand building strategies, from branding, marketing, and sales, just to name a few. But spots are limited, so if you are interested to join us in Bali this May, check out the links below. And if you're not ready for that step just yet, don't worry. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, because I post weekly fashion business tips to help you on your brand building journey. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Start Your Fashion Business too. And I'll see you in the next one.